Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with a 3.2.2 live release, a summary of around the verse, looking at some of the work in 3.3 coming at the end of September with mining, face over IP, voice over IP, some Vanduul FPS stuff as well, and some highlights of the monthly report talking about in-game ship rentals, underground structures, and more. Star Citizen patch 3.2.2 went live. It is literally the smallest patch known to man, with a single line of updates. Fixed grenade throwing issue and needed logging for 846694. Great, new patch. So grenades work. Around the verse gave us a little burstoid of information about 3.3. New tech has come online, allowing for particles to be dynamically affected by external forces like wind. There is a lot of work going into improving mining on planetary bodies for 3.3. The improvements are based on community feedback of the gameplay loops that we have in 3.2, obviously. There is going to be more variation of rocks, not just in resources, but also their overcharge rates, resistance, and instability. A lot more in-depth variation there. The third-person camera won't highlight rocks either. The quality of life improvements are going to be there. And, more importantly, fixes to the network desync problems with broken parts of rocks not spawning and heavily delayed throttle inputs. They have a prototype for asteroid mining in space as well. You'll ping to find areas of interest for mining. When you arrive, you'll be able to mine an asteroid in a near identical manner to rocks on the ground, just in 0G, making the rocks move more potentially. So obviously, the more power you put into them, potentially it might cause the rock to explode at a larger range. And the idea is to keep that rock in a very small area so you can mine it or extract it more easily. Face over IP and voice over IP are going to be a big feature of 3.3, and they are integrated together, although you probably can turn either of them off if you wanted to. They've been getting the facial tracking working for this feature with every type of faceware possible. People with beards, people with different hair, different configurations of faces. As everyone has different features, the camera kind of needs to know how to track them all. People could be wearing glasses. If you take them off, you need a quick way of being able to recalibrate. And they have that literally with a one-button recalibrate, which is awesome. They have been getting various expressions translated and working too. They are now working on tracking and sending of the audio and facial capture data to clients in an efficient manner. Audio have been further improving props, moving, rolling, falling, and various materials with each of them, what surfaces they're sliding on or moving on, making different sounds for all of them. We have an early sound for FPS plasma weapons with the Kana plasma rifle. And we also have the Vanduul energy lance, which is very Stargatey, Jafar, some sort of early cool movement from the Vanduul FPS wise here too. They've been further improving animations that can sync and stretch or shrink based on what you're moving over and how you're moving. So they want to make the movement as smooth as possible and to make sense based on whatever environmental obstacles you are encountering. You might roll over a short obstacle or slide over a long one. It's going to be used for AI and NPC movements as well, but the idea is that it stretches animations out and can make them whatever length is required. They've also been getting two-handed carrying animations looking good, allowing characters to carry many shapes and sizes of items with two hands this time, in lots of different ways. So typically this takes two forms. Flat objects, basically like plates and things, being gripped with the hands and thumbs, and square or round objects or larger objects being held at the sides or by handles. And they can do this for all sorts of sizes and weights of object now. FPS missions and AI behaviors have been being tested in white box areas, with AI being much better when it comes to pathing and engaging players. We are going to have proper FPS combat and missions in the persistent universe in 3.3, which is awesome. Various communities around the world have been running 50-player events with their orgs typically they join a server with all 50 people jumping in the server together, and they test mechanics like 50 people quantum jumping together and large-scale FPS battles. This seems to be a continued from last week from various different groups as well. The monthly report is out too. I will do a full video summary of the monthly report article, but I wanted to give you a couple of highlights as some of these are awesome. The network team has finished the entity bind culling functionality to allow more optimal networking based on how far away entities are from players. They did prep work for object container streaming alongside other teams working on that technology as well. So bind culling done. Object container streaming going well. Work is also happening on getting the ship rental shop working in the persistent universe to coincide with the ability to rent ships. Work on additional layouts for truck stops will lend a bit more variety to shops that players will encounter when traveling to faraway locations. This is major. This sounds like we are getting ship rentals in-game with 3.3 with in-game money. That is what we wanted. Well, we want to be able to purchase ships. I'm happy for there to be ship rentals in 3.3 and then ship purchases in 3.4 or whatever. Hopefully both at the same time. Doesn't really matter as long as we can get ships in-game in 3.3. That is awesome. That is amazing. Great. The environment art team made substantial progress on Hurston's 4 moons, with each becoming a visually unique location for players to explore. While working on the moons, the team also spent time in improving the wind simulation on vegetation objects, which will breathe some more life into locations as wind moves through grass, bushes, trees. Hurston will be quite a visual change compared to some of the other locations currently in game. The Lorville team has moved to the outer districts, shifting focus on the view of the city while flying above and around it. Lorville has received many improvements since it was first shown at CitizenCon. That's good. We knew that the Hurston planet was going to receive a lot of updates. It's actually have multiple biomes, have proper water, make its city look a lot better with the new procedural tech, and actually getting a lot more assets in there, and obviously NPCs moving around it properly. So very much looking forward to all those improvements. The early white box design of a new location was also signed off. The underground facility. These will be something the team hasn't tried before and are very excited to develop. So this is underground facility stuff. I mean, they can just put a box or bunker underground pretty easily, probably. But I want to see the extent of how these locations work. And having stuff underground is cool. I want to see like huge cavern systems, and I'd like to see underground bases and stuff eventually, potentially. I'm open to the idea at the very least. But some cool little highlights there. We'll get a full summary up of that studio report shortly. Be sure to check out Shadow. It's a cloud-based alternative to getting or upgrading your gaming PC. It allows you to leverage the power of a GeForce 1080 at the moment and a powerful Windows 10 PC on almost any device so long as your internet connection is good enough. It works with Star Citizen Alpha 3.2 and with 3.3 coming in September. With object container streaming, it's only going to get better. If you do try it out, be sure to use the code BoredGamer to get a discount. Links to more info in the description below. Every month, we have a giveaway for a Star Citizen ship as well. This time for August, it's a Saber Raven. All you need to do is to be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my videos during August to be in for a chance of winning that. There is also another way to support the channel now too, via the join button on YouTube under my videos. These are memberships to my channel, giving you some emotes to use in chat and comments, exclusive content, early videos. You can help with the direction of the channel, as well as have easier access to me for questions and feedback, along with a few other little perks as well. So please check that out if you want to go the extra mile. Thank you for watching, guys. Please take care, and I'll see you in the verse.